Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. Today's video is 3 in a row for practicing with my Inktense pencils. I really love this drawing medium. I started out with a 12 set. It's not jangling because there's nothing in here. If you saw Tuesday's intro, you already know. I already showed this off. I got the 72s and then I just put them all in here. The trays are flimsy anyway. They're really cheap plastic. So I put them all in here. There's 84 pencils in a 72 tin set. Anyway, love these. I'd love to hear what you think of Inktense if you've tried them. And yeah, today's piece I drew a lady riding a horse in a long, kind of olden day style, but whimsical dress. And I was going to paint her and the horse, but then the background ended up being so interesting that I just kind of left it. And it's an experimental piece, so whatever, it's fine, right? And when I was drawing her, I was kind of going for the animated puppet style from the Big Comfy Couch. If you're old enough to remember that, high five! 80s babies, right? Okay, anyway, on with the art. I'll see you in a few minutes. So this one was a bit of an interesting experiment. You can see here I'm making kind of like watercolor washes with the Inktense pencils. I've taken a razor and shaved a bit of the lead into this little mixing palette. I did this for glazing on the Tiny Red Light piece, but I decided to do the background this way. And originally I was going to paint the horse and lady as well, but I ended up liking how the background turned out and thought it looked really cool with the background being a little bit messy, crossing into the edges of the illustration a little bit, so I ended up leaving it and just letting the background be the focus. I do really like the way the first layer of the background turned out. You haven't seen that yet, obviously, it's really early in the video. But then when it dried, I thought it could use more, and then I ruined it, and then I had to fix it. That's how things go, right? It's just practice anyway. If you missed Tuesday's video, I will say that yes, I am doing a lot of practice with Inktense lately. You're probably going to see more Inktense again in the near future, because this is quickly becoming one of my favorite drawing materials to use. And I'd love to hear from you if you like Inktense, if you love it, if you hate it. Tell me why. Tell me what you've done with them. Tell me what sort of tips and tricks and techniques you think I maybe haven't discovered yet. And suggest some things for me to draw with them, things you'd like to see done in this type of material. So here you see I'm trying to do kind of a marbly bokeh kind of background, and it was really working well. I messed up a bit behind the horse when we get that far. I would definitely like to do this again on a piece where I am actually going to paint the subject and not just the background. I think the next piece I do will be like that, because I have found a perfect reference of a puffin, and I'd like to just do a blurry seascape background that's not really very detailed or in focus, because the focus should be on the puffin. Looking forward to it. It's going to be so cute. I love puffins. Thank you so much, by the way, to all of my subscribers, new subscribers, old subscribers. Just thank you so much for helping me reach that 250 goal before my birthday, which was back on February 2nd. We did do it, and that's why you saw my face at the beginning of this video, and that's why I will be back in between the end of this artwork and the normal 20-second end card. This is what we're doing from now on, and it's great. It's cool. And it means I have to make sure that I look my best at midnight when everybody else has gone to bed, and I have the opportunity to record this. This is a wet on wet technique, by the way. If you're new to water-based painting, I did wet down the paper first, and then I've gone in and dropped colors in and allowed them to mix in the water. It really is an easy way to blend, but it's also easy to put too much water onto your paper. I ended up having to use the hairdryer quite a lot just to keep drying the page. It actually buckled up so much with this first layer that it pulled the tape up off of the clipboard on one side. I ended up having to use new tape after this layer. It was just completely done already. And there we go, you can see the first layer dried, and as you can see behind the horse there was that hard line. That was absolutely not there when I was blending. I think that happened when I was tilting it and letting the colors run. And here's where I thought I ruined it. I started dotting into it, and the Inktense pencils, they don't blend out as completely as a good high quality watercolor pencil when you put it down directly on the paper and then try to wet it and activate it. So I did that with the green, and I didn't like it, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, how am I going to fix this? So I started doing this mixture of dots, and it was really turning into green mud, as you can see. But I ended up accidentally happening into a technique that fixed it, and I went over it at the end. Like I said, this has been a week of experimenting. This is all for learning. I would never try to do this as a piece for sale unless it was requested, because this is amateur hour here. It was fun though. It was a lot of fun. And I'm very sorry that I turned that out of view. Also, sorry if you can hear the laundry machine and the weather outside. I'm trying to record this earlier in the evening than I normally would, just because I've got to get these videos completely stitched together, edited, uploaded, captioned all tonight, and that's a big load of work. So I'm moving it ahead. I guess I'll just stop talking and let the music take it, since I don't really want to sit here and do a play-by-play. I have told you what I ended up doing. I have told you I ended up happening into a technique to fix it. You're going to start seeing it now, pretty soon. And I had intended to color the horse and the lady, and then I kind of liked the way it looked not colored, so I left it. Anyway, if you're new here, please do subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. I am an art channel, as you can tell, but I do also post crafts and tutorials, and sometimes also related product reviews on occasion. I upload at least every Tuesday and Thursday. Those are my regular minimum days, and some weeks, more often than not, I do also have a bonus video. And when there are no other scheduling requirements, I typically put bonuses out on Friday, because Friday is awesome and Friday is for bonuses. If you like this video, please do hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Interaction with videos on small channels like this really does help with the YouTube algorithm, get us ranked higher, get us suggested, put us in front of more eyes. And if you like this, I hope that you want that to happen, so like I said, hit like, leave a comment, even if you're talking about fish tacos. That's, if you don't get that joke, go read the comments from last Thursday's video. I still don't quite know what that person was trying to tell me, but it was funny. Anyway, music time. I will see you before the end card in just a couple minutes. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for watching through to the end. I still don't really know what to say in these outro bits. Here's the painting that turned out completely different than what I expected. It's, yeah. Decided to leave the subject white, and I think it looks really cool. I can picture this being on like a postcard or something. Not that I would sell this was purely an experiment, but gives me ideas for sure. Anyway, yeah, thanks so much. I'll let the end card run now, and I'll see you on Tuesday with another video. Maybe not Inktense this time, who knows. Bye guys. You made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe and ring that bell. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday, and I feature artists and crafters in my end card. Use the hashtag LookJennaYT. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye guys!